With the goal difference advantage, Manchester United walked out at Wigan knowing that a win would see them defend their title. Anything less and Chelsea could capitalise against Bolton. We start with the champions. At the JJB Stadium was Guy Mowbray.
This is the Wigan side that stands in the way of Manchester United's 10th Premier League title. A lineup that for the very first time includes Honduras international Minor Figueroa. On loan since January, he gets his first Wigan start in place of the injured Kevin Kilban at left back, and he's up against Ronaldo. Well, we knew Ronaldo would play, but Sir Alex Ferguson bluffed us all with tales of Wayne Rooney being only fit enough to make the bench. 10 days ahead of the Champions League final, Rooney returns after a 2-game absence to re-establish the United modern-day Holy Trinity. Rooney, Ronaldo and Tevez all play. And so it all begins. The title is Manchester United's to lose. They are one win away from their 10th Premier League title. They haven't won any of their last 4 games away from Old Trafford. But they fully expect to maintain their 100% record against Wigan Athletic. Ryan Giggs has to wait to equal Sir Bobby Charlton's record number of appearances for Manchester United. 758 it will be if he gets on today. Valencia loses out to Patrice Evra. The ball is returned to the French fullback by Carlos Tevez. Evra then didn't seem quite sure what to do. Scholes crunches through Wilson Palacios to get to the ball, and he's not impressed by the Honduras internationals rolling around. It is a yellow card for Paul Scholes. That's why. Don't think he got any of the ball at all. 25 years ago today, Sir Alex Ferguson's Aberdeen beat Real Madrid in the European Cup Winners' Cup final in Gothenburg. A significant anniversary. It was the trophy that really brought Fergie to the attention of the world. Van der Sar has to touch it over the top. On the biggest of days, it was almost the softest of goals against Manchester United. Marcus Bent helping it on. Kumas in. Saw the run of Heskey, who nods back into the mix. Bramble went up. Boyce swung a leg at it. Is this an afternoon for the most unlikely of heroes or villains, depending on your point of view? Palacios had to hold on. Wasn't a way through to Marcus Bent. Valencia the outlet on the right-hand side, and now Wigan are getting numbers up and up towards that Manchester United goal. Valencia keeps it brilliantly. Brown. Kumas is set to his left. Now it's Jason Kumas. He's going to curl one. It comes off Ferdinand's shoulder, and it's going to go behind for a Wigan corner. Any suggestions of a penalty here? No, hits him far too high up. It's definitely shoulder. Scholes. Out to Ronaldo. Rooney. Park. Sharna. Clear foul. Tackle from behind with little prospect of winning the ball cleanly. Manchester United free kick. And it must be at least 35 yards from goal. Ronaldo shapes to shoot. Hits it, and Kirkland keeps him out. Sharna slips. Brown. Up goes Rooney. Boyce jumped with him. Not the best one that Ronaldo's ever hit, but how much did Chris Kirkland see of it? Look at the bounce in front of him. Had to stretch up those arms and beat the ball away.
So an early goal for Chelsea would have put all the pressure on Manchester United. John Motson picks up the story at Stamford Bridge.
Lampard. Ashley Cole. Ballack. Drogba's coming in on this with his head right across the goal. Oh, and he didn't wait for El Habsi. Gary Cahill had to get it away, and he did. Drogba headed that back across, cleared by Cahill. Malouda. Cole still well forward. Ballack. Drogba! Oh, he's missed it. Well, that's twice he's threatened on the far post, and the second time he could well have put Chelsea ahead. Michael Ballack with the cross, and Drogba just couldn't stretch soon enough or far enough. It flew off his right foot behind the goal. That's the sort of ball that Kevin Davies thrives on, and Petr Cech, what a decision. He was all of 17 yards out of his goal there, and there's an injury. John Terry. Well, Petr Cech came a long, long way to claim it, and Terry got the worst of it. Kevin Davies up with him. I think it's Petr Cech's knee, possibly, that has the bigger impact on Terry. And you always know when John Terry goes down, it's pretty serious. What Avram Grant does not want is to lose his captain, because, oh, I think he's going to have to go off. And there's no Carvalho. The captain is carried off. Certainly looks like his arm. Now, Avram Grant has got to earn his money here. How does he reshuffle the Chelsea defence? Lampard. This is Belletti. Ballack. Chelsea moving it around. Lampard again. And again. Chelsea have got a free kick. Drogba has put the ball down. We've seen Drogba score from here. And Ballack too. And it's Drogba! Just wide of the post. Information about John Terry is that he's gone to hospital for an X-ray on his arm. Big blow for Chelsea.
Ronaldo floats in from the right. Rooney. Very nearly bounced back to him. Tevez took it down. Scholes trying to poach one. Down goes Rooney. It's a penalty. Steve Bennett won't change his mind. Wigan are absolutely furious with the decision. Don't suppose it's gone down all that well in Chelsea either. Oh, I don't think there is an argument. Boyce put his leg up across Rooney. It was high. He's nowhere near the ball, and he takes Rooney out. Manchester United and Cristiano Ronaldo have the chance to take one enormous step towards retaining their Premier League title here. The man who scored 40 goals this season. Chris Kirkland stands up against it. It's Ronaldo. It's advantage United on Premier League D-Day. Think about the pressure on that one kick of the football. But when you've already found the net 40 times in a season, what's one more? Unconfined joy amongst the Manchester United supporters. They think they're there. It's Ronaldo again.
Well, the news coming through from Wigan is that Manchester United have the advantage, so at this stage, Chelsea have it all to do and more.
Figueroa hasn't headed it away. Ronaldo is looking for Rooney, and Boyce has let the ball run to Wayne Rooney. He's forced to go into reverse. He thought he was fouled. Wigan smell the chance of a breakaway now. Paul Scholes has already been booked. How much intent was there in that, as he took out Palacios and made sure he couldn't get too far downfield? Well, Steve Bennett's going to have a word with Scholes. Is it to be just a word, a final word? Or is it Scholes' final action today? It's a lecture, no more. A let-off for Paul Scholes. Was that a sigh of relief coming from Carlos Queiroz? Oh, that's a booking. That's a yellow card. And Steve Bennett saw that as clearly as he saw the penalty. Rooney, he's lost it. Boyce, Valencia, Wigan up for the challenge of getting back into this. Super cross. It's bent and it's hit the side netting. Terrific attempt. On the volley first time, with Wes Brown flinging himself in front of him.
Samuel gives it away. Belletti. Ballack's coming in now. Oh, Joey O'Brien. Heroic defending, really, this by Bolton. Well, Joey O'Brien got to Ballack here with a superb interception. Otherwise, I think Chelsea would have been in front. It was a decent ball in. I think he's got a difficult half-time job to do here, Avram Grant. Does he use any more of his substitutes, like Kalou, for example, or even Shevchenko?
Well, might just break for Kumas here, full-blooded in on Wes Brown, who kept his feet better. Kumas decided the slide was the better option. Bounced along the top. Tevez, Scholes, three waiting for the pullback, should it come? Penalty appeals, Rooney absolutely adamant that it should be a penalty, instead it's a corner to Manchester United. Rooney charged into the face of Steve Bennett. And there's Scholes. Oh, Bramble didn't get any of the ball. None at all, he's taken Scholes out. In goes Boyce. Tevez and Carrick combine. Now it's up and out to Rooney. Park central. Ronaldo coming in from the right-hand side. Rooney going for goal himself. Great save by Kirkland. Oh, he thought he'd scored. Wayne Rooney thought he'd scored and sealed the Premier League title here. He's beaten Bramble, but not Kirkland. A reaction save to keep Wigan in the game and keep Chelsea in the title hunt.
Andrei Shevchenko is on in place of Claude Makelele, and it looks like 4-4-2 in the second half for Chelsea. Malouda. Not a bad try. Oh, he's turned it against the bar, Al-Habsi. And Malouda, so close. The best effort we've seen from Chelsea by some way. He struck this from way out. Goalkeeper up, back off the crossbar. Beautifully, it actually may have just caught the Bolton player's foot, but it looped. And El-Habsi, that's definitely a save with the left hand. Well, he doesn't look too optimistic at the moment, the Chelsea owner. And neither does Avram Grant. This is Drogba. Oh, Shevchenko was off down the middle there. Still Drogba. Oh, he's going alone. Didier Drogba, what a run! It's a corner. Drogba had options to his left here, but he didn't need them. It was a storming run by the centre-forward. Clear of all the defenders, Al-Habsi flicks up an arm, and it's a corner to Chelsea to be taken by Malouda. McCann heads it back out again. Corner once more. Alex waiting. Bolton just seem to get somebody in the way every time. It's three corners in succession here for Chelsea. Michael Ballack waiting to come in behind Alex. Oh, and I think he took it away from him. Joe Cole now. And Shevchenko! Chelsea break through, and it's Andrei Shevchenko who scored the last goal of the Jose Mourinho reign here, and he's got one today that could mean so much to Avram Grant. There were so many ricochets from these three corners. Joe Cole had a shot, it flew across the box, in it went again, and Shevchenko just has to tuck it in from inside the 6-yard box, and perhaps here he has repaid some of the faith that was lost in him, Andrei Shevchenko. And with 62 minutes gone, it's Chelsea 1, Bolton Wanderers 0. Wasn't the goal a long time coming?
News is filtering around the JJB Stadium that Chelsea have scored. Andrei Shevchenko has netted against Bolton. As it stands, they will still be champions come 5:15 or shortly thereafter. He knows, they know, that it's on a knife edge now. Manchester United change, and what a significant one it is. Ji-sung Park's going off. More importantly, Ryan Giggs is coming on to equal Sir Bobby Charlton's record, 758 Manchester United appearances. And in the next 23 minutes, he could seal a record 10th Premier League title success. Sir Bobby's mind is cast back 40 years ago today, especially with it being so closely balanced now. Played in by Kumas, headed over the top. Emil Heskey with the best chance he's had, the only chance he's had all afternoon. Towering above them all. Pinpoint stuff from Kumas. Van der Sar, look at his face. Look at his face. He thought that was it.
That's aimed at Davis. Goalkeeper check has come into the crowd. Header and back. Oh, it's hit the bar. And is it over the line? No, it's been cleared. Bolton nearly equalising there in a bit of a messy goal-mouth situation. Ashley Cole got that ball away for Chelsea, and a good job he did. Petr Cech only really punched that straight out to a Bolton player. It comes actually off the bar. And then Stelios gets in there and off his knee and away by Ashley Cole.
Carrick. Here's Rooney. Through for Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs slots the ball home. Manchester United surely have retained their Premier League crown. There could not be a more fitting goal scorer. It's game number 758 for Manchester United, equaling Sir Bobby Charlton's record. How coolly did he take that chance? Mr. Manchester United, Ryan Giggs. I think he's just claimed the title again for the 10th time in his career. Fergie thinks it's all over now. Ryan Giggs knows the game is won.
Well, it sounds to me as though the last few minutes of this match are going to be played out in front of some very disappointed Chelsea supporters. Bearing in mind the news from Wigan. Doesn't look good for Avram Grant now. No great scenes of celebration at the bridge. Steinson has the ball for Bolton. Davis heads on. Oh, Taylor! Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal for Matt Taylor. And Bolton have equalised in the last minute of stoppage time. Matt Taylor has scored an equaliser in the 93rd minute to rob Avram Grant of victory anyway. It was all a bit untidy. Alex made a very poor clearance, and Taylor's shot, well, it seems to go straight through Petr Cech. Not sure if he was unsighted. Goes in off his leg. So, Chelsea won, Bolton Wanderers won, and surely only seconds remaining.
And Sir Alex Ferguson embraces Carlos Queiroz and Mickey Phelan because it's just getting better and better for United. All over now because Bolton have equalised at Stamford Bridge and Manchester United have won in Wigan, and they've retained their Premier League title. They've not only won the league, they've won it today in the most fitting style. It simply had to be. Hailed by so many as the complete footballing outfit and the best team in the land, Manchester United over 38 games have proved it again. On to Moscow they go to try to complete the Premier League and Champions League double. But today, it's all about the Premier League, Manchester United's 10th title. It's the 17th time that they've been English champions. Manchester United are the top team in the land.